My name's Freddie. So I did the course last June. I went to Newcastle University, studied politics because I found it interesting, but perhaps not particularly relevant to what I wanted to do after leaving university. So I worked for a year, just under a year, at a insurance broker. I wanted to do something sort of client facing. I thought I'd enjoy it, and it was quite fun, but I can't say it was the most exciting, year I've ever had. So I thought I probably wanted to do something more in maybe capital markets. Obviously, coming from a politics background, it wasn't necessarily an easy jump, and it's a very competitive field, as I'm sure most people know. So that's when I first got in contact with Samir and with the City Investment Training program as such. I went and had an interview probably about a year ago, sort of around now, really, around March time for the course starting in the summer. And I was pretty confident that that's what I wanted to do. I was pretty convinced after sort of a year of doing something else, I wanted to do something in investment banking related fields. So we started the course in June. It was 2 months. So the first month's probably a little bit like what it seems you guys are doing now. So it was sort of learning how to build a financial model, sort of understand financial statements, which is kind of the key to everything. Is what I found. It's one of those ones where it's a pain to try and learn how to do it, but you've only got to learn to do it once, because once you know how to do it, then it's the same for every company. And then the second half is more of like an internship related 4 weeks. I think that'd be a pretty good description to it. So we were sort of left a little bit more to our own devices to get on with our own work, and we wrote equity research reports on a company that we choose, obviously with Samir's help. And I found the course really interesting. It went really well, went very quickly. But yeah, it was really good couple of months. And then after that, I started applying for equity research related roles, because that's, of all the things we covered in the course, that was the thing I think I found most interesting. So being able to build financial models and understand, how to value a company is probably the core to everything you do. And then from there, I basically decided to move into a capital markets related role. So starting that next week, or the week after next rather. It's an exciting time. But my course was really enjoyable. Probably a little bit unfortunate that not everyone in our class was able to actually come in, because we did ours right in the middle of the pandemic. So only about half of our class actually came in. But there's so many nice people on the course as well. We all got on really well, and I think you learn a lot from the other people who were there. So there were a lot of guys who were doing sort of economics related degrees, and were perhaps going back to university after doing the course. So there was such a good mix, and everyone sort of was able to contribute something and had their own sort of specialities to bring to the group. So yeah, it was a really good course, and I think it's probably the reason why I'm sort of doing the jobs I'm doing today. So I'm pleased I did the course, and